We're going to make a bread and butter pudding, but this time with a twist. We're going to use brown sugar, tightly press it in, half a cup, and put it into our saucepan. We're going to take this brown sugar and we're going to caramelize it. Add just a little bit of water. It shouldn't take very long. As you can see, sugar is starting to bubble up in the pan. And do not stir, but you can swirl it. You know that the caramel is ready when it starts to bubble up all the way inside. And you can smell the sugar. At this point, you can add butter. You need about 1/4 of a stick of butter, which is, I usually take a stick of butter like this and then I cut it in half and then another half. So I'll just put in about this much into the sugar and let it melt. With brown sugar and butter, you get butterscotch. It's coming out nicely. And you just need 1 cup of whipped cream. Just pour it straight into your butterscotch. After you have added it in, you just have to stir it together and you get this lovely rich brown butterscotch sauce. Once the butterscotch is ready, you can start doing your eggs. You need to break in about 8 eggs. Then you need to whip your eggs until all the eggs are beaten up, but you don't want it to be fluffy. Just well mixed like this and it should be okay. Then you pour in a little bit of the butterscotch and stir it around a bit. Then you pour the whole thing back into the rest of your butterscotch. This will form the base of your pudding. The next step is to butter your pan. With the butter, it needs to be very well oiled, otherwise your pudding will stick to the pan. Then you just cut up your bread into slices like this. And you apply the butter onto your bread, just like that. We use quite a lot of butter because you want that rich buttery flavor. And you arrange it around your pan. You want to pack in your little bit of bread, but don't make it too tight. Okay, and we're done. And now for my little secret recipe. This is sultanas or golden raisins that's been soaking in whiskey for about a week or more. And you just put them right in between all the bread slices that you have buttered, wherever you can find a gap. And when you have put in all the raisins into your pudding, you can pour this in already. Just let it. You want to press it down lightly so that it will soak up all the pudding mixture that we have beaten up earlier. Okay, and it's ready to go into the oven. You bake it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees for 30 minutes. And in the meantime, we can make our vanilla sauce. The sauce is fairly easy. You just need 2 eggs and 2 tablespoons of sugar. And you just beat them up. You don't really need to whip your eggs, you just need to mix the sugar and the eggs together. When your sugar and eggs are mixed already, you just need to add 1 cup of milk. What is vanilla sauce without vanilla? I'm going to use a fresh stick of vanilla bean. I'm going to split it right in the middle and scrape out the seeds. And put that into the sauce. And we're going to heat this up and let it cook. You need to cook this at low heat. And you have got to keep stirring it all the time. You can see that as you keep stirring it, the sauce will thicken and you know that it's almost done. You will continue cooking so you can actually turn off the flame. When it's ready, you strain it out. It's still runny, but it's a sauce. Okay. Looks like it's ready. You can see the raisins have all plumped up and the surface is nicely browned. It's time to serve tea.